Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial video in photography class. My topic is ISO and I will start my video now. In my video, I'm gonna speak about the definition of ISO, the ISO setting and grant, some situation when we have to choose higher ISO level, and the last one is how we set up the ISO with a real camera. So we usually get the question like, what is ISO? Why it is so important? What is the best setting of ISO to choose? And should we always choose the lowest one in photography? How can we answer the question? So let's come to this definition of ISO. There are two things that I need to clarify for you guys. We have two aspects of ISO. The first one is the ISO in traditional photography, or we can call it film photography. In this field, ISO was indication of how sensitivities the film was to light, and it is measured by numbers. So you guys have been seeing the figures like 100, 200, 400, 800, things like that. The lower the number, the lower sensitivities of the film were to light, and the finer of the grain of the shot we are taking. The second aspect is the ISO in digital photography, which our class is studying about. In digital photography, ISO measures the sensitivities of the image sensor. So the same principle as applied in film photography. These lower the number, the lower sensitivities of the film were to light, and the finer the grain. High numbers mean that your sensor become more sensitive to light, and you can use your camera in darker situation. What is the cost of higher ISO? The cost is it will be more grain, although camera are improving all the time, and nowadays we can use a camera with high ISO to take picture, and we still get the good qualities of images. So we come to the second part with the ISO setting and grain. As I mentioned about the cost of doing choosing higher ISO is you will get more grains or noise in your image, and most people tend to keep their digital camera in auto mode, where the camera select itself this appreciate ISO depending upon the condition when you are taking the photo. Many cameras still give you a chance to select the ISO yourself. So but when we choose, we override the ISO and we choose a specific ISO level, we should note that it will impact the shutter speed and this aperture. For example, if you turn your ISO from 100 to 400, it means that you can take a picture with higher shutter speed and a smaller aperture. Okay, that is on this second part, and we come to the third part with some situation we need to choose higher ISO level. I also list here three main cases. The first one is when we take a photo in an indoor sporting event, when your subject is moving fast and there is limited light available. The second one is the concert. The same situation with the first one, which is we will have a very limited light. The last one is the birthday party. When you blow out the candle in a dark room, it will give you a very good picture, and in this situation increasing ISO will help you to capture the scenes. So ISO, shutter speed and aperture are three main parts of exposure triangle. So in my opinion, if you want to be a professional in photography, you should have enough knowledge about them and practice many more. The last one of my videos is how we set up ISO level with a real camera. So let's see how we can do it. Now we will start about with this camera, and today we will use the camera of Canon is EOS X5, and we will turn off the cameras. Okay, and the first step we need to do is we need to turn on this one like this, and the first thing you will see is the screen, the main screen of the camera, and we should come here. Yeah, this is the system that we can change the something like this one. There are many kinds of program for us to choose, so we will choose manual one. Is a for to easily set up the scale. Okay, so please look here. Here's the ISO bottom. This is the main thing that we need to understand today. We press the bottom like this, and you see the string. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of idle speed. Okay, so we will choose the ISO speed depend on the situation of light, like 100 for the quick light, and the maximum is 6400 for the light, a strong light. Okay, so we do some tests for this one. Okay, it's for situation when we're in a room with a quick light and we need to increase the ISO speed for a better light. Let's focus. Okay, so we got a better image with better quality. So we got this one. Okay, so try another one with lower shutter speed. ISO speed. So we change this one to 100. Okay, so with ISO's setting with 100 red, we cannot see anything because it is the quick light. So okay, this is all about the ISO. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, got it.